Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for the Avengers issue 22, 2023. Oh yeah, Black Cat, all these playing cards. Yeah, this is a pretty good issue, and the thing is, we get Black Cat mainly towards the end, but we'll see kind of how this works out. So, let us crack into this. The Impossible City Earth Orbit. This could be the big one. Ever since Kang clued us in on the tribulation events, the missing moment, all of it, we've been playing catch-up, reacting when we should be acting. But Wanda's learned something interesting. Wanda? As the Scarlet Witch, I have a, shall we say, esoteric group of acquaintances and contacts. Chaos spirits, cosmic beings, forgotten gods, that sort of thing. I made it known that if there was anyone who could offer me information about this missing moment, then I would be very pleased with them, and the favor of the Scarlet Witch is no small thing. So, I kind of really like how we got this kind of side panel here, a kind of bigger kind of portion, and then going down as we see people kind of reacting. And I kind of like Tony with his helmet just on there, kind of looking at her with his sunglasses. And this is just nuts. I love the artwork to sell how crazy and chaotic that looks. Which is how I learned that an entire data archive on just that topic, formerly owned by Kang himself, was up for auction. I am assured, however, that the price to win this auction would be wealth on a planetary scale, so obviously buying this data is out of the question. An auction we can't win? Okay, so what then? We steal it? Exactly. And I really kind of like how we got the big kind of page up here, this zoom in to Scarlet Witch, and then Wanda's kind of mouth saying, exactly. A heist. A caper. Where exactly is this auction, Wanda? I'm like, okay, the Avengers are doing a heist. We got some Ocean's 11 shit going on here. Well, that is where it gets a little difficult. Now, the Speculatorium of N. Dwigast, the Grand Master, aka the greatest casino in the 8th cosmos. It's like, okay, that's kind of nutty. As we see Vision and Wanda popping in. Presenting Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, the Living Darkhold. Excellent, excellent. Welcome, and your name and titles, fine Sir Bean? The Vision. No titles, gentle Sir Bean? The Vision needs no titles, darling. Please do try to keep up. I'm like, yeah, that's a good way to kind of play that off, Wanda. Well, Vision, what shall we gamble upon? Interstellar war? Gladiatorial blood sport? I suppose cards would be rather too mundane. Incidentally, people are staring. I am the Living Darkhold, Vision, and more importantly, the Scarlet Witch. I am known as is the potential for probabilities to become... I am known, as is the potential for probabilities to become strange in my presence. Probabilities. A woman who alters luck is indeed one to keep an eye upon in a casino. Indeed. Oof. As we see that Wanda bumps into someone. It's like, oh shit. And this, I just love the page layout here. We get one like, what the fuck? And then we get a real nice one of Storm there. Just fucking looking badass as shit. Before she's like, fuck yeah. Alright, who? Aurora Monroe. Recently region of Seoul. Recently seat of loss of the Great Ring of Araco, but currently a real mutant. You spilled my drink, pretender. It's like, ooh, shit. And of course we see the broken glass by her foot right there. Oh, and we get a thing for the comic that came out with it. Then you say, you spilled my drink, pretender. Horrible. It's a good idea. Casinos are all about surveillance. This one's probably no different. We can't do anything about the house's eyes, but we can make them look in the direction we want. With a fight. Pow. Ah, not the face. And I love this. We see them kind of going through and doing their kind of Oceans thing. And I love the switch to like the chibi fight style of Storm going after Wanda. Are you sure you two can kick up a big enough stink to put all eyes on you? Can Storm and the Scarlet Witch kick up a stink? One fit to draw every eye in the place? Really, Carol. I'm like, yeah, you just have to worry about it becoming actually fucking real and going completely nuts. Who do you think you're talking to? Now, as we actually see it, I'm like, yes, thank you, artist, for completely selling it. You're fucking... You're doing so great. Ladies, please! I mean, Vision's fucking head is wrapped up in his cape. Everybody's like, ah! And I love the different kind of, like, we've got Wanda's red, we've got the blue of Aurora's lightning, and it just fits with everything kind of going nutty hoo-dah. Say it again. Call me Pretender one more time. Pretender! As we see Carol kind of walking in, like, ooh, dressed up. You're dead, Weather Witch. Please, ladies, please, decorum. It's like, okay, we definitely got Tony. It's like, who's the other one? And the other one, and the other kind of outfit. And then we learned that it's Sam. So we then. So this is what we've got. The city and I have been infiltrating I Spy micro drones into the speculatorium all week, mapping the place out. We've got maybe 87% of it covered, though their security is good. They keep killing my drones within an hour or two of inspection. I've gone through a couple hundred at this point. I'm assuming having the city teleport us into the vaults is a no-go. Correct. The Grand Master is an elder of the universe. His teleport shielding is second to none. But this isn't his place if you get me. Explain. And it's like, okay, let's see how this works out. And I like that Sam takes it on this. This is a side hustle, a bit of fun, right? He likes games, so he built a casino. But it's run by his people, so there's always something on for him when he's bored. I was caught up in one of the Grand Master's games a while back. So were Wanda and Vision. Trying to rob him would be one thing, but doing a rip and run on his hobby casino run by his boys, that's doable. The only way we pull this off. See, Avengers, no surrender. Thank you for giving us that kind of thing. The only way we pull this off is if we don't attract his attention. Now, I can literally blast this door off its hinges. I can melt it down to slag. I can punch through it. Yes, you're Captain Marvel. You're a being of dire cosmic import. I get it, but we were trying to do this quietly. Boom. Well, yeah, there's booms and shit going on, but we're trying to do this so that way there's at least plausible deniability and that the Grandmaster doesn't fuck your shit up. Perhaps we should have told Wanda and Aurora that they're doing exactly what they need to, and holy fucking shit, it's insane. Vision's like, the fuck is going on? Guard patrol. I got him. As we see Carol cracking her knuckles. I need you here. Take this. There's going to be a power surge that will trip the alarm. You have to absorb the energy before it fires. A being of dire cosmic import reduced to a surge protector. Unbelievable. Sam, you got them? Oh, I got them. So we then see him pretty much beat wholesale ass with a giant umbrella. It's like, what the fuck? That's cool. Hell of a time for T'Challa to be away. He'd love this. Yeah, this is the kind of job you want a cat for, and that's the Panther all over. It's like, yeah, T'Challa would actually have a lot of fun here. And then we definitely get to see Sam kind of cracking it out, and then also getting his shield out as well. It's like, all right. And again, I love the kind of like diagonal paneling that we get here. So the prize is on the other side of this door? Yes, and so far we've been very lucky. Let's just hope our luck holds. That's the problem with casinos, Carol. Everyone thinks their luck is going to hold. Damn straight, that's why I hate that with luck. Power surge absorbed. Let's crack this vault. But then, just when you need that hard 8, that last queen, that ball to land on black. Yep, and that's really kind of cool to see Carol taking the power like that. That's when it happens. Exactly. Guards are taken care of. I really like seeing Sam there like that. That's when your luck runs out. It's empty. Why is it empty? Did they move it? Or did we break into the wrong vault? Something's going on. It didn't get moved. It's the right vault. Someone stole the data archive before we could. Were they doing like a Wizard of Oz kind of thing? Potentially. Sorry, I'm just looking at their outfits. Tony's definitely got the Tin Man thing going on. I don't know if Sam's got like the Cowardly Lion, but like it's a kind of weird monkey kind of thing. Or it could be still could be a lion kind of thing. Just looks really weird. With Carol having like a Dorothy Red Riding Hood kind of thing going on. But Carol to the Captain Marvel to the Avengers. Someone beat us to the score. Eyes open. Vision to the Avengers. Scanning the crowd. It's like, and then we actually do see Vision actually starting to do stuff. It's like, all right, called into focus. And then this is really kind of cool to see him kind of going through like that and how he's kind of doing it. Scanning. And then we see him kind of go in and focus on things, which is really kind of cool. I really love the layout of this and how we get into Vision's head with this. Facial recognition hit. I know who has beaten us to the prize. Who? Nathaniel Richards, Kang the Conqueror. It's like, holy fucking shit. And I love how it kind of looks like that. And then, we see, on his own? No. He has a crew of at least 2. One is Walter Hardy. Time displays probably as Mr. Hardy is registered as deceased. Extensive criminal record. Did you say Hardy? It's her. She can't leave me alone. She's trying to ruin my life again. Tony, what are you talking about? It's her. It's like, as we then also see, the one Hardy, and Tony's like, ah, shit. It's like, who? Felicia Hardy, Black Cat, and that is a really cool page, and really kind of sells Black Cat right there, as she's winking at the camera. It's like, oh shit. What's going on here? Speculatorium Penthouse Level. The Grandmaster's personal cosmic game room. Thus the game begins in earnest. Made all the more entertaining by the chessmen not realizing that they are playing. Of course, this is a game to the Grandmaster, which is how he always does his shit. Or being played. It is merry sport, is it not? It is diverting. It hardly seems fair, however. You would bet on Kang and his Hardys against the Avengers? You dismiss the Conqueror too readily, Grandmaster. Or do you prefer Ndui Gast? Grandmaster will suffice. No, keep your Avengers, Grandmaster, but do not dismiss Myrddin's patronage for affection, for this is all to Kang's greater torments. It's like, oh shit, Myrddin's back. It's like, we'll have to see how this is going on, and we'll have to see how that kind of works out that way. It's like, what are they kind of playing at here? So, next. Just what exactly does Black Cat have in store for the Avengers, and what is she doing with Kang the Conqueror? See you next month for all the juicy gossip. Also showing off Avengers Assemble issue 5, Astonishing Avengers issue 1, and West Coast Avengers issue 3. Man, I've been loving this. So, this was really kind of cool, and an interesting kind of arc after what we've been kind of dealing with. Setting the Avengers up to actually move the Tribulation events forward, the missing moment, and doing it heist-style Ocean's 11. I loved seeing that Wanda got the information, that it's a data archive from Kang, and that I love that they just do this whole kind of elaborate thing, have Storm and Wanda fighting, Vision kind of being like, ah, shit! And then them breaking in, Sam having his cool kind of moment to, like, beat ass, and them being like, yeah, T'Challa would have found this pretty kind of cool, before we find out that Black Cat has teamed up with Kang, and that there's some game that the Grandmaster and Myrddin are playing, where they're kind of putting them against each other. So we'll see how this kind of works out. I know Kang was really kind of pissed off of what kind of happened with Myrddin and everything, so we'll see if they eventually have to team up or something on that kind of route, get him kind of back in the fold to kind of get more on what's happening and what's kind of going on. Black Cat is definitely a kind of wild card on this, and I'm definitely interested to see how she interacts with Kang, because you don't normally see that. Her and her father, see how she interacts with the Avengers, if she's playing Kang, how she's trying to play him, what her objective is, if she's actually working with Kang to get her father back. Even a time-displaced one. So, there's a lot of kind of cool stuff, and the art just fucking rocked it. I mean, the action scenes, Storm was just fucking amazing. And then looking into Vision's head and he's scanning stuff, it just really worked, and I can't wait to see where this goes next. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.